All right, so example 1, we're finding the complement and the supplement of an angle. The main thing to know is you got to know these definitions, all right? We already know them from geometry. We know complementary angles. Complementary angles make 90 degrees, and supplementary angles make 180. So, reach back in your mind to geometry class and remember that. It's really important that you remember. Complements talking about 90, supplements talking about 180. So in example 1 here, it says, find an angle measuring 40 degrees. Find the measure of its complement. A, its complement. Okay. This is a problem where I don't expect you to show work. I know you can do this in your head. I know you should be doing this in your head. So I don't expect you to write this. But here's kind of your mind's your thinking, I guess. If you want to talk about complements, a complement is making 90. And so you're thinking, what number makes 90 with the 40? And so I don't expect you to show this work. I expect you to be able to do this in your head. Okay? What number makes 90? 50. Okay? That's it. Feel free to do that in your head. There aren't a whole lot of things in this class where I let you do it in your head, but this is one. So part B, we're talking about a supplement, and it's kind of the same thing. I don't expect you to show this. I don't expect you to show this work. I think you should be able to do this in your head. What number is going to make 180? 140. Okay? Supplementary angles there make 180. So then we look at number 2, example 2. We're doing the same thing because we're still talking about complementary and supplementary angles. So find the measures of each marked angle. We can tell right here is 90. And so there's a little bit more work to do here. We can see that these two angles make 90. They are complementary. So they make 90. 6x plus 3x equals 90. So there's a little bit of algebra to do here. Okay? I suppose you could skip this first step and go straight to the next step. 9x equals 90. But there is some work to show here. I don't want you to do all this in your head. Algebraically, I divide by 9 to get x equals 10. I can see x equals 10. But that's not the answer, because they asked me to find the measures. Find the measures of those marked angles. And so we can tell 6 times 10, x is 10, is 60, and 3 times 10 is 30. We're talking about 60 degrees and 30 degrees. That'll be your answer. Okay? And you can tell those two numbers are right because they are complements. So then we look at the second part, part B. We've got a straight angle here. A straight angle here, and we know a straight angle makes 180 degrees, and so we're talking about supplementary angles. So 4x and 6x would make 180 this time. 4x and 6x make 180. That means 10x equals 180. Divide by 10, we get x equals 18. And so then we need to find the measures of those angles. So 4 times 18 is 72 degrees. This one's 72. And then to find the other one, I see two different ways of doing it. You could plug in the 18, of course, 6 times 18, but maybe the easier way. You might know the easier way? Another way? Subtract 72 from 180, right? Okay. 6 times 18, I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but I can do 180 minus 72 is 108. 6 times 18 must be 108. So whichever way you do it, doesn't really matter. Whichever way you do it, you're going to get 108. Our answers will be 72 and 108. And we notice that those two angles are supplementary.